What's up, everybody? Welcome back to more WTK26. Let's play.
The champion had no idea who he'd be facing tonight, and it turned out
Beat down another Uso. You got it. I got a feeling Jay's going to come out and interfere. Just being a WWE fan, you kind of learn to read the storylines. You know what I mean? Like, you know what's about to happen. You can see it coming.
Whatever is necessary to win. I think that still gives him the slight edge here.
I'm just because they're brothers. It's like he sees them getting ripped apart. He's not going to sit backstage and let them get ripped apart. Unless our buddy over there already took care of that for us. But I doubt it. Oh!
he saw that coming.
The springboard attack fails to land.
Taking out the arm, great strategy.
Oh.
Slam. The title up for grabs. The champ has no problem displaying all their power.
Change that. These slow moves. Slow move. The slower the move, the easier it is to reverse.
He's got plenty left.
Oh, come on, bro. I lost the stun bar.
Into the pump handle. Here we go. Face buster first.
Walk around, kind of pace, stamina management. But that winded feature, that adds another depth of strategy.
Driven into the barricade.
Oh man, just sit crashing into those steel steps.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Trying to drag him.
And he heads back into the ring.
Come on.
Jimmy Uso is hoping that
The U.S. champ is overcoming the surprise factor just as I predicted. How about this one?
I knew it. I knew what I tell you.
Jey Uso is in the house. The champion better keep his eye on the ball here.
Jimmy Uso has the United States title.
Oh, Shaw.
Jimmy with the cover.
That's it. We've got a new United States champion. The so-called archetype was beaten at his own game. Credit to Jimmy and his brother Jey Uso.
Wow.
This was a team effort.
And it looks like there's some discord between the now former champ and Hector Flores.
You hate to see it. What a night for the entire Uso family.
Wow. Proud of both my boys. About time the demon got what he deserved. Neat. Hashtag and new. I'm going to keep attending these press conferences if I keep getting treated with disrespect. The United States champion era of the demon officially begins. We already that already happened.
It was a long trip back here, so I had a lot of time to think about what happened in your match. I feel like
You think? You straight up blew it. We've been over this 100 times. What's your job when you're out there in my corner?
do whatever it takes to make sure you win.
Yeah. And instead, you failed to warn me that Jimmy had recovered. And then, you did nothing while he hit me with my belt. You cost me the match and my United States title.
I'm sorry.
You're lucky you have a chance to make up for it. Aldous has booked us against the Usos in a steel cage match at Saturday night's main event. This is your opportunity to prove your worth.
Steel cage match.
I'll be ready.
Good. Because depending on how things go in this match, a lot could change, one way or the other.
What can we expect here, guys? Chaos?
Oh!
Bloodshed?
All of the above and more, Michael. These four can't stand each other, and now they have no option but to fight to a
Oh.
finish. All I know is this match will
Oh, okay.
change these
Divide and conquer, huh?
forever. You can guarantee that.
They want to divide and conquer? Oh, come on.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Knocking the bullet right out of the throat.
Fists are flying in this brutal steel cage match as these four men settle their differences once and for all. We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match.
Yep.
Oh, from behind. Frankensteiner. Precision knee.
Uses the edge of the knee. And I'm sure Jay's bloodline didn't like what they saw there.
He's a tough guy. He can handle the intensity of this.
Ah!
Slam. Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
Pull the hair. And turning it into a mat slam. Foot to the midsection.
Up into the all the way down, falling powerbomb.
Carefully continuing that journey towards the top of the cage. Leaving him against the turnbuckle right here.
And now going to start the climb up the cage. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
Every second he wastes up there is crucial time lost. Continuing to attack the neck. Oof. Across the top rope. Looking for sliced bread.
Right to the power slam.
Crossbody. That no-nonsense attitude of the Usos being matched in kind there.
Hector showing how he can be an aggressor.
Oh! Reversal.
And it reversed into a DDT.
Executed drop kick.
That was nice.
Kick to the midsection. Could be thinking about the gory special. Yes, that's exactly what they were thinking. Trying to find a way out. Elbow into an arm drag. Beautiful escape.
Clothesline. Oh, he breaks out with a well-aimed knee strike.
Crushing headbutt.
There is the spear. What a power slam.
And there he goes, climbing up the cage wall.
Uso.
Splash! Did Jimmy just close this out?
In the corner. Has to find a way out of it.
Oh!
On the money with that super kick. Oh, and look at this. Just
Ah, yeah.
into the steel
I just got
cage.
super kicked twice, bro.
Super kick.
He's starting to look back.
Oh!
This point in the steel cage, everything's all starting to come to a head now.
He has no idea the danger he's in right now. Gonna go with that sliced bread. Here it is. Wait a minute. Reversal. Right into a power kick.
Flores thinking he can close this one out.
Jey Uso's defenseless here. Getting muscled up for a vertical suplex. Oh, nimbly landing behind and into a top one.
Oh my God.
Say goodnight. And no one could have predicted the lengths these superstars would go, able to get his partner out of that hole.
Oh, my Lord. What contact.
And he creates separation with that well-timed elbow to the ropes.
Starting to climb up the steel cage. Counter. He knew just what to do.
Gotta be sure-footed climbing that cage.
Look out below. And he's brought down from his climb with a thud.
And he's back down to the mat, having just barely two are absolutely blowing the roof off this place, as well as tearing each other apart. What a true battle of wills we are witnessing.
Giving each other everything they've got and then some.
In position and now muscling up their opponent. Crucifix bomb.
That can finish Jimmy off.
Oh my! And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
Making his way out. His nerves might be getting the best of him.
He's sent back to the mat in a heap.
Didn't look like much, but trust me. This late in the match, it doesn't take much. Soaring. Super kick.
Okay, he made it out.
Hector is in the zone and letting his opposition know it.
Oh, right into a counter.
Caught with the knee.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex. Back suplex into the neck breaker. Turns that in his favor.
Uh-oh. Look at this. Launched into the cage. Needed the midsection into the pump handle. Here we go.
Face first. Smashed down with such force.
Jawbreaker interrupts the attack. He's trying to make his way up the cage.
Hector Flores turning up the intimidation factor.
Making that climb up that cage wall, man.
Now heading up the cage. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage.
Oh.
And he's home free.
Oh, this is the hard part now. He better know what he's doing.
How? God dog it.
Kick to the midsection.
Oh, yeah.
One super kick. Exclamation delivered by Jimmy Uso.
What a match this has been. What a fight.
We are all glad to be witnessing such an extraordinary match tonight. Jimmy hasn't measured up.
Forcefully sent into the corner of the ring.
Okay, mother.
And for main event Jey Uso, this is as much about a mental advantage as a physical one. He manages to stem the tide of attacks.
His pride was not going to let that abuse continue.
Boom! What a shot. And here he goes, ascending up the steel cage.
Balancing on the top rope here.
He catches Jimmy with a counter.
Ah,
Super kick. Nasty. He's trying to escape. He's got to give everything he has to push himself over the top.
Dangling over the cage now. Does he have enough to get out?
Going to try and scale the steel cage wall. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
Not a lot of room for error up here.
Carefully planning his escape. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
He's trying to get over. He knows victory is right there, man.
yeah. Ah, ah.
Flores turning up the intimidation factor.
Crashing to the mat. He comes off the cage and lands hard in the ring.
Just barely getting up the cage wall. They're gonna have to find a better opening next time.
Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
No.
Obviously drained from the climb, but he's got to power through.
Ah.
Here are your winners, the Demon and Hector Flores.
The former archetype and Hector Flores have escaped with a victory.
Of course, these two took the easy way out. Usos got...
Bro, that was insane. That was insane. I enjoyed that.
I know you're not the cordial type these days, but you still haven't told me if you like the gift I sent you.
I've been putting it to good use. Just ask Shinsuke and Rikishi.
Nonetheless, I've been meaning to thank you.
Thank me? For what?
You did an excellent job warming up the crowd for my client's main event title defense later tonight. But more generally speaking, I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done since the Raw after Mania. When you weren't sulking away in your gym fighting nobodies, you wasted precious time going around the world searching for something that was never there. In the meantime, my client, Braun Breaker, was growing stronger, successfully defending his championship against every top competitor WWE has to offer. So I thank you, not for anything you've done, but for what you haven't done. See, when you turned down my services, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. If we had worked together, you would have dragged me down with you into your world of failure and depravity, just like you have with your sycophant, Hector Flores. Yeah, don't think I haven't noticed what you've done to him. So that's it. 2 simple words from preventing a downward professional spiral that I may have never recovered from. Thank you.
I have 2 words for you, Paul. Braun's finished. When I get back to Raw, your client will be no match for what I've become. I will take his title, bury him with that shovel, and you will be left with nothing. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
As always, that's an overreaction. Mr. Brown leaks. The Demon has got a good thing going with Hector. The WWE Championship isn't going anywhere. That W over the Usos was impressive. I want to see what they can do next. He says maybe the Demon can finally move on from all this. Thought he came back to win the WWE title, not to be stuck in opening tag matches. The Demon and Hector Flores kicked off SNME with a cage match victory, ending a heated rivalry with the Usos. What's next for this duo?
I gotta say, these conversations are getting more and more difficult.
No one's forcing you to talk to me.
No, but I feel an obligation to say something. To make sure you're okay. Look, I'm not here to say I told you so, but since we last spoke, you've lost your title. That was a direct consequence of you taking things too far.
Let me guess. But it's not too late to change.
It's not. And if you decide to make that change, I'll be waiting to support you the entire way. You have my word.
Let's see.
Understood.
I told you I'd be ready. That was a hell of a win we just pulled off.
It was. Beating the Usos is no small feat. Beating them when they're pissed off in a steel cage is even more impressive.
I've heard that we're next in line for a shot at the tag titles.
I'm focused on the WWE Championship.
Why not both? Imagine having a title belt on each shoulder. That is, if you're on board.
Actually, I'm not on board, Hector.
Okay. We can put off the tag title match.
Stop saying we. I'm not on board with going after the tag titles because I'm not on board with you. I am sick and tired of carrying you around everywhere I go like some kind of parasite, sucking every ounce of success out of my veins. Do you think I forgot that you cost me my United States title? With where I'm headed, I can't afford to have you hold me back anymore.
I was the only one who stuck around at your wrestling school. I dealt the deciding blow that set us on this path. Then I helped you terrorize SmackDown. I sold my soul for you. I thought that meant something.
That's the difference between you and I, Hector. You think I know. And I know I am done with you.
Yeah? Well, I know you'll pay for this someday. Karma's coming.
We'll see. In the meantime, I'm gonna do what I came back for, and that's win the WWE Championship. Without you.
So it kind of does warrant it does warrant a second playthrough, because it makes me wonder what what could be with if you go face. So pretty much, I mean, I guess it just told me tag titles if I was to remain or if I was to turn face and ditch the heel story.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest WWE champion of the 21st century.
That's right. And I will be champion again now that I've broken every branch of the Bloodline family tree. Not to mention dropping that dead weight Hector Flores. You guys pay the electric bill, Saxton? Anyway, I'm not talking about Hector ever again. He's the past. And what I want to talk about is the future. Me beating Braun Breaker for the... What the...
We're here. You've damned yourself, turning your back on the light. Now, the darkness is coming.
We're gonna wrap things up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. And my name is Raven from the Sky. If you enjoyed the episode, do me a favor, drop a like and subscribe to the channel and the series grow. Be sure to ring that notification bell so that you don't miss an upload, all right? Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching. Peace out.